Do you think that there will be a moment where we are seeing Americans arrested? Because I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
shocked by the fact that they're arresting students that have green cards and getting them out of, kicking them out of the country. And I'm just going, was I alive for BLM when the Trump administration in 2016 took the approach that this was really wrong and radical and leftist when people were demanding speech laws and hate speech laws for BLM, and we were talking about how wrong that was. And now they've completely done a 180. This administration's done a 180, and they're like, but okay, but for the special category of Israel, we can, all of this is actually fine. Like woke is fine when it comes to Israel. Do you think there will come a time, because they do have these laws? Like if I go
Oh, yeah.
down to Florida, do you think like Ron DeSantis is going to have me arrested if I criticize Israel?
I don't know how fast it'll happen, but in Europe, it's already happening. And if you notice the language, the IHRA definition, they've always been very intentional to say a non-legally binding definition, which to me is a direct setup for where they're going. And this is something that people like, to their credit, people like Whitney Webb have been talking about for quite some time, that the surveillance state is vastly, like the vast majority of the surveillance state is built on Israeli technology by Israeli tech firms. And Palantir is a great example. Palantir funded JD Vance to the nines. JD Vance is like, his whole inspiration for politics came from the Palantir and Peter Thiel space. And so those companies, they have massive AI-led databases that are just surveillance maximal. And they have surveillance on our phones, they have surveillance in our schools, they have surveillance in our EMS response systems. And those databases are cataloging everything that we're doing. And we don't really have a lot of transparency on what they're cataloging. But when I'm looking at the policies, and I'm looking at where Europe has gone with said policies, and I'm looking at the people that are behind the policies in America, to me, it looks like a direct walk from you are anti-Semitic to you support terrorists to you're a domestic terrorist. Now we have a reason to come after you.
Wow.
And I don't think that America will stand for it.